Good morning, friends. Welcome. Today's video is going to be a short, quick one. Yesterday, I posted somebody else's to hopefully have a different voice help you. Well, today it's back to Mr. Briggs, and today we're going to be working on just one problem together in the video, and then you can go practice on the four problems I posted for you to practice today. There is a homework helper attached to one of the Schoology pages. I believe it's the lesson page, and you can check with the first two problems. It helps work you through those two problems through text. Looks like this actually. So you can see there's little speech bubbles that kind of talk you through the steps. So that might be helpful. Um, Yesterday in class, I saw people getting a little smoother with these steps. So I think it was the right decision to slow down and just continue to practice, make sure this is secure because we want this secure before we go to decimals. Because soon we're going to be dividing decimals. That's Monday's lesson. So be ready. Let's take the time to set this up and be successful and be confident in the skills because you're really close, really close. So just keep working hard and we'll get there. Now, I have a Zoom at 1:20 this afternoon, so check Schoology for the link. I'll be posting that in the update page. Also, uh, get to contact me if you're struggling with this. You and I can just set up a time outside of 1:20 time, and we can figure out how to support you. All right. So without further ado, I don't want to make this any longer than it has to. Let's do a math problem. All right. So I hope you have a pencil paper ready or whatever you're working to take your notes on. And let's just get into it. Let's go. I'm just going to create a math problem in my head. Actually, no, I'm going to steal it from this paper. Um, from the homework helper. I'm going to do one of the math problems. Oh, that's too high up in the air, so I can't do the work. 1,292 divided by 38. Now, the first step we always do, just to help our brains, let's round the divisor and think about what we can work with. So 38 is close to 40, so I don't want the highlighter tool, sorry. We're going to count by our fours, but we know 40 is four tens, so we'll deal with the tens part later. Let's just count by fours, 16, 20, 24. And remember, you only have to do this 9 multiples because the largest digit we can play in a place value is a 9. So you only have to count 9 multiples of 4. So there's 7 groups of 4, there's 8 groups of 4, and here's my ninth group of 4. And now I'm talking about 4 tens. So I'm just going to go back and place these zeros to represent the tens place. Now, I rounded up, so these are going to be an overestimation on my multiples, but it's going to give us a helpful starting point when we go to standard algorithm. So let's go ahead and set it up in standard algorithm. The dividend, the whole number, sorry, I got a little frog in my throat, and we place the divisor on the outside. Now we just start working our way through the place values. Can I divide 1 into 38 groups? No, I need at least 38 to divide into 38 groups. I go to the decompose it into the hundreds place. Now I'm not dealing with just 1,000, I'm dealing with 12 hundredths. Well, that's still smaller than 38, so I have to go all the way to 129 tens, 129 tens. So if I look over here and I look at my multiples, I can see that 120 is probably the closest right there. So that would be 3 groups, but I don't really know what 3 groups of 38 is. So I'm just going to set it up and see if it's a good starting point. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 114. I don't think I can get another 38 out of that. So I'm going to start with 3 and see if it works, because I can always change the work if I need to. Now, this was a step that I keep forgetting in the lessons because I'm rushing. Mrs. Ryan and Mrs. Ryan caught it on me yesterday, and we want to make sure that we're a little bit better for this. So don't make my mistake. How many groups did we say that we could try? 3. So we want to place the 3, the quotient, the how many groups that we're using in that place value on the top of our standard algorithm long division symbol, because we don't want to forget that that was 3 groups of 38. And then, well, what was 3 groups of 38? Well, that was 114. So now I can subtract, and I'm seeing that my remainder is 15. Now that is definitely smaller than our divisor, which means we can go on to the next digit. 152. Well, 120, or 3 groups was 114. So I think I can get another group of 38 out of that. So let's just try. If 38 times 4 is more than 152, well, then I'm going to have to try 3 groups, right? Ooh, okay. It has a 2 in the ones place. I'm already thinking maybe that's right. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is, oh, it's perfect. There's actually no remainders in this one. So when I subtract, there's no remainders. But if there was, I would represent it up here. And then I do my Q equals 34, R equals 0. And then I can do my quotient times divisor plus remainder. So quotient times divisor plus remainder. So quotient was 34 times 38 plus 0. Well, that'll be an easy part. Well, I don't know what 34 times 38 is, so I have to set it up. And here we go. This is why we want to make sure when we were doing our multi-digit multiplication, I was like, let's get to standard algorithm. So we still need to strengthen these skills too. Place my 0 to go to the tens place. Ran out of room. 1,292. Yes, check. Done. Awesome. I wish the example I had was one with a remainder so that we could have showed that part, but these were all the steps you need to follow. Make sure that you're showing your estimation so that you can give yourself a good starting point, work through the problems, and if ever the check doesn't work, then we have to reanalyze. Let me know if you need my help to analyze your work so we can find those mistakes and let you feel more secure with your stuff. All right, nice job. Go attack the 4 problems. Remember, there's 2 of the problems are done for you in the homework helper. If you need that help, the other 2 you might need somebody else, or you can always call me. So good luck. Let me know what you need from me today. All right, bye.